What would happen if one day the most important word in the world disappeared? This story holds a powerful moral you will discover at the end. In the kingdom of letters lived Zibu, a word with golden wings that had never been spoken by anyone, yet pulsed like a drum in every heart. Zibu had no meaning, or at least that's what it believed. Every time someone tried to say it, it vanished into a cloud of bright blue ink. One day, all the words began acting strange. Some hid away, others jumped off the pages, and some cried for no reason. The great dictionary, wise and old, said, "The word of balance is missing. Without it, language will break." No one knew which word it was. Only Zibu, silent and radiant, suspected it might be the key. But how could it prove it if no one could say it or understand it? That was when it met Trilo, a one-eared sprite who could hear thoughts, even the unspoken ones. "Zibu, your sound lives in the soul, not in the mouth," said Trilo. "But for you to be heard, you must go where no one remembers how to speak." That place was the Valley of Silence, where words were heavy as stones and whispers floated like lost balloons. Zibu and Trilo set off on the journey, crossing fields of question marks and storms of spinning commas. Along the way, they were joined by Glin, a clock with no hands that only marked true feelings. "I will count when the moment comes," it said. When they reached the Valley of Silence, everything was gray. No one spoke, only gazes, gestures, and a stillness that tightened the chest. Zibu tried to take flight and say itself, but vanished into a cloud of ink as always. Trilo simply frowned. "This is not where you must be said, but where someone needs to hear you without expecting it," murmured Glin, softly vibrating. Suddenly, they heard a sob. Behind a rock, a small being made of wrinkled paper was falling apart in tears. "I forgot my word," whispered the being. "I am nothing now." It was a sentence child, incomplete, meaningless, with no verb to make it exist. Zibu approached without saying a thing, and shone. The child looked at its wings, and, without knowing why, smiled. Glin turned. The moment had come. Trilo, moved, heard the child's thought. "I want to have a voice again," it thought, and Zibu lit up like a star. For the first time, Zibu did not disappear. The child embraced it without saying it. In silence, it was made whole. And in that instant, all the words in the kingdom vibrated. The wind whispered, books opened, and the sky changed color. Zibu was no longer a word without meaning. It was the word that is not said, but felt. The one that lives in gestures, glances, and actions. The great dictionary sneezed with joy. It has returned. The word that gives meaning to all the others. The kingdom of letters regained its balance. The words stopped running away. The texts told their stories again, untangled. Trilo once again heard melodies and thoughts. Glin marked true emotions, and the sentence child became a poem. But Zibu was no longer visible. It didn't need to be. It was everywhere. In hugs, in help, in shared laughter, and understood silence. Since then, every time someone acts with kindness, Zibu is there, like an invisible whisper that binds everything together. And though no one can pronounce it, everyone knows it. Because Zibu is more than a word. It is the thread that stitches hearts together. The kingdom of letters built a blank monument with no writing to remember it without needing to name it. The children of the kingdom learned that not all words are spoken. Some are lived, given, and shared. And in every school, every library, and every story, Zibu keeps traveling, without sound, but with the power to transform. Moral: sometimes the most important words are not spoken. They are felt, done, and lived from the heart. See you again soon with more magical stories that will make your imagination fly and touch your heart in every adventure.